Hello, hello. How are you? I hope you're doing good. I do. So, what are we doing? Well, the first thing I'm doing is putting on some lip gloss because my lips are really dry. Oof. I'm doing like a bronzy look today. But I dabbed on some kind of light goldish on my lips. It's actually a liquid eyeliner. Just saying. I know I'm weird like that. I don't use liquid eyeliner, especially glittery liquid eyeliner, because I've got aging eyes and it settles a lot in my wrinkles. I've yet to find a liquid eyeshadow that actually doesn't settle in my wrinkles, especially a glittery one. Boop. Okay, so this is a very natural lip. Gotta go to the grocery store and stuff, so we don't want to be too boom in your face with my look. I'm also gonna be out by the pool, so I got my SPF on and stuff like that. But okay, so the palette I'm using, first of all, is the Shania B Miami palette. Now, I've used this palette a couple of times, and I actually really like it. Because y'all know me and my neutrals. Love me my neutrals. Not quite what shirt. Okay, try this again. Not quite sure what colors Mama gonna be using today. But what I do know is that, so I've had several people ask about eyeshadow looks and certain tips or tricks or whatever for aging eyes. Especially when it comes to, one, wrinkles, which Mama has, except when I go like this. In addition to that, a hooded eye. Now, one of my friends here on YouTube, she's got hooded eyes, but they're uneven. So we're trying to figure out ways to help her even them out. So that's one of the things I'm going to try to help address today. With the way that I do my look. And again, sorry, eyes watering, always does. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Now, as well, if you don't know, I'm 48. So, you know, I do have quite a few signs of aging. Clearly not my immature personality. Yeah, so let's get to it. Let's see if we can have some fun and if I can actually do a look that's helpful. But, okay. Where shall I start? Now, one thing I don't like about this palette is the mirror is so teeny. I need to go like this to actually see. Okay. Now, yeah, I'm wearing this bright yellow top today, and my eyes are kind of like a yellowy green. It's so weird. All right, the first thing I'm going to do is use this brush with a hair on it. I really like this brush. It is Eye Crease Brush by Shania B. Who'da thunk? It's actually a really good brush, and it's got like a very slight little point to it, and it's really soft and dense, so I have fun with it. I'm going to start with this really light color here. It's called Biscayne. Biscayne. Just gonna put that down as a base. Now, whenever I put a base down, I never, ever, 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 ever use shimmers. So that's the first pointer with aging eyes. Because what you're going to find is that shimmers, depending on where you lay them down on your eyelid, they do have a tendency of settling in your wrinkles a little bit more than a matte would. Now, I am going to use shimmers today, but I'm going to strategically place them. No, but really, there's a certain way I use shimmers. Now, obviously, when my eyelid is closed, you can't really see the wrinkles. But I do have a lot of veins in my eyes, and that is also one of the reasons I always put a base down. I have started using, and I did already put it on, an eye primer. I got one in, I think, my Boxycharm. But it's a pretty vulgar eye primer, and I really like it. It's not too thick. It's a little bit tacky, but it goes on really smooth and silky. It's not cakey, and I really, really like it. And it is a little bit tacky. And it does help cover up some of the blood vessels I have. So that does help. Now, next, I'm going to go in with Winwood, which is this one right here. And I'm going to use that as my transition shade. I'm going to use the same brush. I just cleaned it off a little bit. And that I'm going to put a little bit in the corner, dab it in, and then in my crease and build it up. Again, it's another matte. Which a majority of my shadows that I use are going to be matte. And then I just usually use a couple accents of shimmer. Now, I am the farthest thing. I mean, absolute farthest thing from a makeup artist. Like Karen Ann MUA, she's phenomenal. That girl's a makeup artist. I mean, no, really, she is. I'll link her channel right here. She's wonderful. But, yeah. I've tried many different things on my eyes, and I have simply found that with hooded eyes and wrinkly eyes, this is what works for me. So there we go. And I build it up just below the brow line. And we do the other side. And I always kind of dab first where I want the majority of the color to go and blend it out from there. Blend it up so that the least amount of shadow is going to be up by your brow line. Are we even? Why does this side seem darker? Oh, I love this brush so much. Okay. Now again, I don't want to go too crazy just because this is more of a, I don't know, kind of more of a, like a natural look. I can't decide if I want to use this one or the darker one. I do want to switch to a smaller, more detailed brush. Yeah, this one will work. This is one of my Morphes. The smaller creased brush. I don't know. What do you think? Well, let's go in with South Peach, which is this orangey, so that we kind of stick a little bit more towards the bronzy look. You think? Okay, let's get rolling. So this isn't another 20-minute video. Again, dab in the corner and blend. Oh, now the other thing I wanted to mention, when you're trying to get these two areas even, if you have an uneven can't remember the frickin' name. Oh my gosh, and I just flippin' said it. Like crease, okay? The best way to, obviously you're applying your eyeshadow, whatever. Once you've laid down the initial base that you're working with, go back in, look at your mirror straight with your eyes hooded. And look at this space up here and compare the two sides. That way, at that point, start building from there where you need to even them off. So start, putting the color on this way. Build them up, make sure they're even, and then put your eyes down and work with them again so that they're even this way. And they match side by side with your eyes creased. Does that make sense? And you should be able to get a little bit more of an even look. Okay. Back to the orangey color. Now, this one I'm just putting in the corner. And then blending. Just to accent the crease itself. So this is going to stay pretty much in the crease and in the corner. There is a little bit of kick up with this palette, but overall the pigments are gorgeous. And I haven't had too many issues with fallout. Are we even? Yeah, see when I let my eyes down, see all the wrinkles? It's kind of embarrassing. That's why I usually don't do it. Okay, now moving on to the shimmers. Like I said, I primarily will use mattes all along here. And then I will only accent up here with a shimmer and usually down here with a shimmer. Other than that, those are the most flat and unwrinkled parts of my eye. So those are the areas that I feel most comfortable using a shimmer. Every now and then I'll put it someplace else, but yeah. Now I'm going in with like a more of a flat brush. This usually works best for me with the shimmers. Now keeping this kind of, oh, hold on. I gotta even that out a little. That's okay, because I'm gonna highlight after. Okay, so I think I'm gonna use this lighter color here. It's called Porta Princess. I'm not sure I want to go too bronzy with that one. I think I'm going to stick to the lighter one. Now, I have absolutely no idea how to do a cut crease, but one thing I have been doing lately when I go with a slightly less dramatic look is putting a shimmer on my whole eyelid. And that's what I'm going to do today. These shimmers are so pretty. So I guess this is kind of like a cut crease, but it's blended a little bit. So there, look, isn't that kind of cool? Now I am going to go back in with this light right here and just add a tad of highlight. I don't like how yellow it is, but this is all I have. Now I'm going to go back in with this Shania B brush. Make sure it's really cleaned off. And above the shimmer, I'm just going to do an added blend. Right up into the top accent. Now, okay, really quickly, I'm going to do my under eye with, okay, the lighter Winwood and then the brighter South Peach. And just connect the top with the bottom. And then add a little accent. In the corner. I love this brush. It's like it's got a little point to it. It's so great for detailing. Now, using the orange, I'm going to connect it and only go about halfway in. this in a little bit more. Okay, so last but not least, I'm going to pause you. Oh, damn, we hit 20 minutes. Urgh. Okay, pause and mascara. Voila. There we go. So what do you think? I mean, it's a little orangey, but I didn't want to go with that dark brown. I got a little mascara on my eyelid. Ooh. Love the shimmer, though. I feel like it brightens up my eyes. And the mascara always makes my look. I don't ever put mascara on my lower lash just because my lashes are a little bit longer. And it makes me look like a doll. Yeah. Oh my gosh, and the other thing, I actually ordered magnetic lashes from Ulta. So I'm so excited to get those. Mama's gonna try them. I can't do the glued ones. They just glue my eyes shut, or I end up with eyelashes on my eyebrows. Yeah. Have no luck with them, and I've tried over and over. But anyway, so saw Karen Ann, MUA, try the magnetic ones, and she inspired me. Love her. So yeah, that is it. I love you, love you, love you. And hopefully I will talk to you soon. Have a wonderful rest of your week. And thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Love hanging out with you. I'll talk to you soon. Goodbye.